Hello, I'm Tim. Welcome to my channel. Today in this video, we're going to go to the ancient Angkor Park, where we will see the amazing Angkor Wat and some other very magical temples. Come with me. I come to the park quite often just to ride around on my motorbike because first of all, it's cooler with all the big trees and the jungle, and then they're beautiful roads. It's so nice here. I just love it. Cambodians having fun over here. They love to have fun. Hello. Hello. Love it here. One of my favorite places in the world to come to. Here we are at the South Gate. It's beautiful, isn't it? With the faces on the stupas, and I just love all these carved men pulling whatever they're pulling. There's the gate back there. Isn't it lovely? So I'm sure you can see why this is one of my favorite spots, if not my favorite spot in the whole park. Isn't it cool? Look at this. So this is the amazing Angkor Wat. The whole grounds are just amazing. Very vast, open space. And there's Helen again. Hello, Helen. Yes, how are you? One time, I think doing sunrise at Angkor Wat one time is worth it. But you do it once, that's enough. It's too early. Now we're inside the complex, or inside Angkor Wat. I lived here during COVID, and I would come to the temples and be the only one here. Can you imagine being at such an amazing place in history, all alone? It was almost a spiritual kind of experience. In fact, it was. Hello. And here is Helen again. So we're now leaving the Angkor Wat complex. Look at that blue sky. Amazing. Come August or April, it's my least favorite month. Anyone that lives here needs to get out of this country in April and May. It's unbearably hot. Goodbye, Angkor Wat. Okay, now we're on our way to Bayon Temple, which is one of my favorites. You'll see. Stay tuned for an amazing temple. There's Helen. Hi, Helen. Helen.
Ancient monument. there's another one. No, I see 3.
So these are not monkeys? What are they?
I don't know. Furry animals. They haven't got long tails. Oh, they've got little tails.
Hi, monkey. And this one
is the baby.
Baby?
Yes. This one and the mom.
that's the baby and the mom.
The black is the husband.
The husband up here.
In a small family.
Small family.
Yes. Well,
Perhaps
that's
you
what.
just lost the rest
Yes,
of
that's
the
only one baby.
little puppies. This is a little baby.
Hello. Hello. Is that your puppy? Cute puppy. But isn't this amazing here? How you just ride right through the gate. I just saw a monkey, but I don't see any now. There's quite a few monkeys here. But isn't this just beautiful? Now I'm going through the gate. And this is like the other gate, but there's very few full statues left. There's one towards Ta Prohm Temple. These poor guys. There's so many landmines in Cambodia, and they've lost their limbs, but they're making a living doing their music. Cambodians are such resourceful people. Okay, here we are at my favorite temple, finally, Ta Prohm Temple. As many people know, this is just the entrance here, but as many people know, this was the filming location for Angelina Jolie's Tomb Raider movie. And I believe a Transformer movie was also made here. You hear these insects in the trees all throughout the Angkor Park. You hear this. It gives it kind of an interesting feel. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Okay, we're now entering my favorite temple, Ta Prohm Temple. Hello. I love this place. I have to just make sure I don't fall with all these steps. So that's just kind of like the gate of the temple. This is the actual temple up here. Once again, the Naga at the end. Wow, since I've been here last, they've cleaned up a lot of the stones. It looks a lot neater. That's good. So it's kind of like a lot of these temples were in just all fallen down and just pieces of it everywhere. They've pretty much pieced it back together like a puzzle. And like I said, all this green area used to be full of pieces of the puzzle. Kind of like right here in front of me, except it was everywhere. Yeah, so it looks great since I've been here last. Here's some of the. This is what it used to all be like. So it's pretty amazing that people that know what they're doing can come in and just put the temple back together. Beautiful carvings throughout. There's some tree roots. That's what this temple's known for. And it's probably what held a lot of it together for many hundreds of years. Wow, I can't believe how much they've cleaned it up in here from all the fallen stones. In a way it's better, and in a way it's worse. Wonder if I can find the famous tree roots. Oh, here's some. This is pretty neat. You can tell by the size of the man how big it is. Yeah, that. Here we go inside a stupa. Some sort of offering table. I love the sounds of the birds. It makes it feel even more like a jungle, more exotic. So if you've never seen Angelina Jolie's Tomb Raider, you must see it, because this is where a good bit of it was filmed. Oh, look at this. Very exotic. Hello. 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 Oh, here's a beautiful route. Wow. Amazing. Some monks. Hello. There's my friends again. Hello.
Again, and again.
And again. Excuse me. Oh, where are we now? Look at this. Very old. And nobody here. I like that. Little window. Amazing, right? So this is Ta Prohm, T-A-P-H-R-O-M, I believe. You cannot come to see the temples without seeing Ta Prohm. And it's probably the one that's the furthest away from the major ones. So do make a point to see it, or you've missed out. So thanks so much for joining me today on my adventure. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like, subscribe, and the bell so you won't miss my next adventure. See you next time.